What is good? Diamond Dynasty, baby. Y'all already know what's going on in this video today. Man, as you guys can tell by the title of the video, what we're gonna be reacting to. All right, I want to shout out to Big Belly Bob. Okay, Big Belly Bob came out with this live stream where we have LLIPS family member in the building. Okay, so I've been waiting to see this. So we're gonna see exactly what family has to say on this situation right here. All right, once again, condolences to LLIPS and his whole family. At the end of the day, I've seen a lot of comments and I've seen a lot of people saying certain stuff about LLIPS and his behavior and how he might have been the cause of what happened to him, right? But at the end of the day, me personally, I believe that this situation should have never got to this, right? We shouldn't be talking about LLIPS being gone right now. But at the end of the day, God makes no mistakes. We have to remember that God makes no mistakes. So for whatever reason, it was his time to go, okay? But anyway, man, let's get into the video. Let's see exactly what's going on. Make sure you tell a friend, tell their aunt, your mama, tell their Uncle Joe, we still a hoe. Let's get right into the video. Y'all already know I got my food right here. Let's get into it, let's do it.
Hello, everyone. I am LLIPS, as you all know him. I am his oldest sister.
What up, sis?
This is a very hard thing for us. As much as y'all love Bradley, we did too.
It's tough.
I just wanted to get on here because I didn't want everybody to start with what they thought or add what people say and don't know, because that's not how Brad lived his life. I'm sorry, y'all know him as LLIPS. That's not how he lived. He was upfront and real in everything that he done online. I know y'all love him and I love y'all for loving him, but I want to clear some of all of the misunderstandings, and I'm not going to talk about the trial or anything because we haven't gotten that far yet. I do know that people that has it out that he died on the 17th. No, he died on the 16th. And no, not died. He was shot on the 16th.
Ooh.
He died on the 22nd.
So boom, that's confirmation that he died from a gunshot wound. And as I was looking on Google last night, I was seeing different articles. And I've seen a specific article saying that he got shot in the abdomen, right? So I believe it was the abdomen, not the chest that he got shot. But I think she'll confirm here. But that's just crazy, man. It's really, really crazy. It just goes to show you never know what people are going through behind the scenes. You never know what a relationship is like off camera. You just never fucking know. You might see little things here and there, but nobody has been a fly on the wall except for them two. And probably their loved ones and shit from time to time. You know what I'm saying?
And the reason why a lot of you did not hear from us, or we didn't know. I'm just going to be very respectful. We did not know. My brother laid in that hospital for 6 days before we even knew it.
What the fuck?
They had to look us up on Facebook and find the first Jones they knew to contact us. I'm not upset per se at production. I loved him.
Damn.
He loved us.
That's love.
Their relationship was very toxic, very. Man. But they loved each other, and I want y'all to know that. The family is not upset with Dominique. We are not judging him. We wasn't there.
Right.
It wasn't anybody there but him, LLIPS, and God. And that's the way I want it to be. I just want to say that this is really big of the sister to be speaking this way and have so much love in her heart. Because I don't know how I would feel if I was in the same situation, just being completely honest. I don't know how I would feel in that situation, being that you took me away from my brother or my sister or my loved one. I don't know if I would be able to have that love right away. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her. Let me know how y'all feel about that. But she obviously knows that their relationship was toxic. She obviously knows that it was toxic on both sides, or she would never say this. You know what I'm saying?
Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. But like I said, man, it's a lot of people taking one side or the other. Like I said in the first video that I did on this, that I reacted to, it's both parties, y'all. It's both parties that got to hold themselves accountable for entertaining a toxic relationship. And we've all been there, right? And we all could have easily been in LLIPS position or in production's position. But luckily, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you're not in that situation. And hopefully you have grown to a space in your life to where you can actually have a healthy relationship with somebody. Most importantly with yourself first and God, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to her, because she's definitely taking a more mature and grown perspective on this situation, man. Shout out to her.
Because all of it was this, and Brad was the bully, and Brad was this, and LLIPS was that.
I was seeing a lot of that.
No, they were that to each other.
That's what I said.
My brother, he was a very kind and loving person, but he was also a controlling person. That's with family, friends. If y'all know him like you say you do, that was him. He was the type of person that he was gonna run one way or no way, and that was it. That wasn't being mean to Dominique. That wasn't making him not a man. Because, like I said, they were toxic. What one did to one, the other one did that.
Yeah.
Now this is very hard.
Yeah.
Because I never would have seen it coming. I have told him that because the relationship was toxic, that it could end this way.
Damn.
But I never thought for a million years that it would.
That's crazy, man.
Bradley LLIPS, I'm sorry, because most of y'all don't know him by that name. LLIPS was a very loving person, but he was a very stern person about his life and the way things would go. No, I should not be mad. I should not be mad. And I'm not going to be mad. I love production. I do. Yes, it may be that he may have took him away from us, but I am not mad because, like I just said, what one has done, the other one has done also. And I'm not going to sit up here and make it look like my brother was the saint and that my brother was always good.
Shout out to her.
Always loving when it came to Dominique, but neither was Dominique. But at the end of the day, they loved each other, and they had a love for each other that none of us will understand. I won't try to understand. But at this point, my brother is gone, and so is production. My only question to production is why the phone call wasn't made.
That's heavy, man.
And why did I have to wait 6 days?
Damn.
And my brother lay there for 6 days with nobody. I'm sorry, y'all. I said I wasn't going to do this. Even at the fact that he laid there for 6 days, we did get there the same date we got contacted. But we didn't make it there on time. His heart gave out. They did not take him off of life support. We wasn't having it. But his heart gave out. And he had a blood clot that went to his heart. And his heart wasn't strong enough to survive it. So he left. I didn't get to tell him I loved him. And that hurts. Because when our parents died, they both died alone. They both died without anybody. And we as siblings told ourselves that we would not let that happen if it was any way that God could prepare us for it. And we had 6 days to be there with him, and we didn't. Now, if I want to be mad, that's what I'm mad at production about. Because you could have told them people who we were, and they could have contacted us, and we could have been there. But he didn't. Now that I'm mad about. But I have no hate for him. We are a godly family. And whatever God has for him, it will be. So please, all I'm asking y'all is, I know you're going to do what you want to do, But what I'm asking is stop badgering him and stop putting things out that are not true. Nobody was there. Nobody knew what went on when that film went off. Nobody. I do, because my brother called me a lot when they were going through, so I know. And that's why I'm telling you, stop with the lies, stop with the adding libs and adding on for things that you don't know. They were toxic to each other, but they loved each other. I don't want my brother to be remembered as a bully or that he treated him a certain way. He gave that boy a life that he never could have dreamed of. Never could have dreamed of. The production told me this himself. So I will never be mad at production. I will just be mad at how you carried it out. But once again, I can't tell you how to react, but I'm telling you the facts. My brother was shot on the 16th. He died on the 22nd, alone.
22nd?
By himself, with nobody.
6 days, he held on.
That hurts me worse than anything. It hurts me because none of us got to say goodbye. Not only y'all didn't get to say the goodbye, but we didn't either. And as far as the funeral, someone you asked about that. Brad didn't want a funeral. We've all discussed how we want to go to each other.
Cremation?
He wants to be cremated. He wants his ashes put in places that my mama had went. We were doing that as her siblings. We were going to different places. I know y'all seen us in Las Vegas. And we're spreading our mama's ashes. So we're going to do the same with Bradley. We're going to have a balloon memorial for him in Atlanta and here in Mississippi. But all I'm saying, I can't tell anybody what to do on their channel, but I'm giving you the facts. Mm-hmm. The production is innocent until proven guilty. Wow. But I will not live my life hating him. I will not. Brad lived a wonderful life. Brad loved life, and he done everything he wanted to do. Went everywhere he wanted to go. We cannot choose who we love. We just can't. And he loved him. And that's fine with me. But they both were toxic individuals when it came to themselves. What you got from Brad, I didn't get. And to be honest with you all, Lips Legion, sometimes I was kind of jealous of y'all because y'all got a side of him and y'all got to be with him on a daily basis. But we all live in different places. But I just wanted y'all to understand that I want you to know the facts of when it happened, when he died, and we're waiting for the trial. I'm not going to sit here and say he didn't do it because God knows that I would be lying. But at the end of the day, I do not hate him. The family don't hate him. We just hate the way he carried out my brother's getting help.
Yeah, so she's basically confirming what we all kind of knew to be true, right? She says she's not saying it because it's innocent until proven guilty, but she's confirming that yes, you know what I'm saying? We know what it is.
That's the only thing we're mad about. Am I mad that my brother is gone? Yes. But evidently God needed him more than we did. Mm-hmm. And I love y'all. And I pray that I've kind of answered some of your questions, but please don't make them out to be malicious people because they wasn't. It's just only to each other. They all had their own character. We all do things in life that we're not proud of. And these people that are church people, I'm a church person. I'm a godly person. And he who without sin cast the first stone. And if you can't pick up a rock and throw it, don't be telling people they don't know God. And they shouldn't, your lifestyle does not play into that. Because you don't know where people at. And those type of words will keep people away from God. Because if you are so godly and you want to throw things out like that, what's to say is good about you? Because God don't have a perfect person to love. He loves us all. Mm-hmm. It just takes, as Brad say, some people longer time to get there. Mm-hmm. But as long as you get there is all that matters. Because my life ain't peaches and cream. And I'm a godly woman. But I don't do everything right. I don't do everything right. And you don't either. So please stop trying to put God involved in all of this. It was a heinous thing that happened. It's a heartbreaking thing that happened. But it happens every day. It's just that you knew him. That's the only difference, is you knew Lips. But there are people that go through this every day, on a day-to-day basis, that lose loved ones out of passion, but does not give you the right to down him or Lips. It hurts. And I love my brother, and I'll never see him again. But I don't hate production. I don't. And I won't. And I hope that you wouldn't either, because no matter what, everybody needs love. Everybody. Whether you know him or not. And just because you saw Brad on the screen every day don't mean you knew him as a person.
Sir.
I did. I grew up with him. We've always been close. And I don't have that anymore. I've lost my mom, my dad, and my brother. But I will be okay. I'm going to keep living the same as you going to keep living. And until God is ready for us, that's the way it's going to be. I love y'all. And I hope I answered some of your questions. But if anything as far as the trial and all of that, until it happens, there's nothing we can comment on. He is in prison. Do I think he'll walk out or make it to trial? No, because he loved my brother. And I don't think he would want to be here anymore when Brad is not here. But that's not for me to say. But I just have that strong feeling that he will not. I love him, and I do not hate him. I do not. I had a relationship with him, and I had a relationship with my brother. Do I want to say that I wish it was him other than Lips? No. I would be the same way now. So all I'm asking, and you still can do whatever you want, because like one woman told me, it's my channel. And that is true. But find your way home, and you'll see Lips again. Just get home. I thank y'all for listening to me. I hope I answered. I don't see a lot. I mean, I can't see. If you have anything that you can want to know, he can ask me and I will answer it.
All right, I'm going to give y'all a chance to see. I'm trying to see what questions. A lot of you guys are, just sending your condolences and sending your...
I mean, she done said it all right here, man. What else? What more do we need to hear? Like, how beautifully she said everything was just so amazing, man. This was just so amazing to be able to hear the forgiveness and love in her heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. That's really, really, truly amazing. It's not often that we see this level of love and forgiveness so soon. Maybe after a year, 5 years, or whatever the case is, then some people come around to feeling that way, after their loved one has been taken. But she right off the bat, you know what I'm saying? And like she said, she knows what happens behind the scenes. We don't know. She knows. She knows that they were both toxic back and forth between each other. So I think that's another reason why she gives so much grace to production as well, because she knows shit. Like she said, her brother wasn't the same. And we're all saints and sinners at the end of the day. We are. You know what I'm saying? And like she said, and I say this all the time, man, the only reason why this is such a hot topic is because he was a public figure, right? He was a public figure. This type of shit happens every day, all the time. How do I know? I watch murder mystery shows. I like watching these shits. Maybe I shouldn't watch them as much as I do, but I like watching these shits, right? And I see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very sad.
And you guys have been respectful in the comments, and we appreciate that. A lot of people want to know about Hussein and how she's doing.
I talked to Hussein last night, I'm sorry, I sure was meant to get to that. She did not know.
Yeah.
I'm glad she didn't have social media to have to find out that type of way.
Ooh.
She did not know. But her mother did ask that people stop putting her in the quotation. And I know this is going to be hard for her because right now it's new to her. So, but she's fine. Her mom is hurt. So whoever put out there that her mom died, no, she's not. She's very much alive, and Pooh Stank is with her. But Pooh Stank did not know until last night. I had to find her because they had Brad's phones cut off. So I had no way of contacting her. And thanks to some of you, the LLIPS Legion, I got to her and I talked to her. But her mom did ask that people stop putting her picture up and using her in comments. Still, once again, I can't make you do that. Thank you, Lord. But at the end, okay. And but at the end of the day, he's gone. We can't bring it back no matter how much we talk about him. But Pooh Stank is fine. She's fine. Anything that you all give or have given or do, it goes to her. Because our family is a pretty well-off family, and I don't need anything from LLIPS. So everything that you all donate or you all give, it goes to her.
She a real one, man.
Because I want her to maintain the lifestyle that LLIPS provided for her.
Somebody asked, did they set a trial date yet or anything like that?
No, they have not. They just got through with the with the investigations, and they just got through with LLIPS. So, all right, how are you? So therefore, now they can go with trying to set a date for the trial. I will get back in touch with Lord, I forget your name every time. Big. What's your name?
Big Belly.
I want to call you Ben all the time.
Up a lot, so.
Okay. You know, every time I could talk to you, I want to call you Ben. I don't know why, but
somebody wants to know if you have any idea about when the Atlanta Bloom release will be. And the other question I want to add to that, is it going to be really open to the public?
Yes, it is. We're going to make it open. We will make it known. We got to get
hold on, y'all.
LLIPS home. We got to get him home. So as soon as they release him to us, we will let you all know and let you know when the dates are set for it in Atlanta and Mississippi. We will do that because I don't want nobody not to be able to say goodbye. I didn't get to, but I want y'all to be able to if that's what you want to do.
As she stated earlier, there won't be a funeral, but it would be a Bloom release. Someone wanted to know, have you or anybody talked to production at all? And I think you have that by saying.
Okay. The answer to that is no. He has not even made a phone call.
That's tough.
To anyone.
And he probably feels shame, a lot of shame and a lot of guilt. So I can't judge him for that either, you know? Like, I understand why she would be mad. I understand his part in it too. Like, I ain't calling them people, man. You know what I did to their family? But let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. I honestly feel like she has every reason to be mad. And he also has a reason to feel like, damn, even if he wants to reach out, it's kind of like he probably feels like he's going to get attacked and all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. Hopefully, one day they can talk about it, talk things out and shit like that, you know?
I'm trying to see if there's any
but a lot of people were saying that they hoped that it was a funeral, but that was not LLIPS' wishes. That was not his wishes. He wanted to be cremated.
Yeah, we got to follow his wishes now.
And as she said, there's going to be one in Mississippi and there's going to be one in Atlanta for those that are wondering. Let's see if anything else came through. They want to know Well, I mean, we could possibly talk about this later, but maybe they'll probably want to do a GoFundMe later for the daughter. Right now, the Cash App is up. And if we do, or if she decides to do one, I will help spread the word for you guys to get it out there.
I was going to do one. I was going to do a GoFundMe, but I did not want to ask anybody for anything. I'm just that type of person. That's our family way. But if you want to donate towards anything, that's fine. But we're just not the type that do that type of thing. But I'm not going to stop anybody from giving anything that they want to give to Pooh Stank. I will not do that because we're going to keep taking care of her the same as Brad would. We're going to do that.
People want to know if they can send flowers somewhere. I don't think you have anything set up for that now.
Not just yet. We're going down. We're going sometime this week or the weekend. We're going down to set up all of that. I will have him give that information because I'm not, as you can see, I'm not a big fan of being in front of the camera, and I'm not a big fan of none of YouTube. But that was lip saying, and he did it well. But I will let you know, and Savannah and they will get it out to you. And I'm going to try to make it far enough out that you all can get it and know when the date is. That way, nobody that wants to be there will miss it.
Right.
Because I know some of you all are far away, and if you want to come, I want to make sure that you're able to be here.
Someone was asking, will they be able to see the balloon release? And if it's okay, we'll stream it if we have to. For you guys.
Yes, that's what I was just saying. If we do, if it is, it will be through you, and we'll let you stream it. And I do want any of the mudbangers and any of y'all to know that I did not just forget about anybody that Brad has mudbanged with or anything. It's just that this guy here, when I seen his thing that he put up for Bradley, it was one that touched me the most. So I reached out to him to do this. It's nothing against anybody else. It's just that it was something that was on my heart to do.
Son is asking about his brother that's been in the videos before. How is he doing?
He's maintaining. They were close. He can't do this. So you have me, but I don't think he'll ever be able to do it because, like I said, him and Lips and my brother were still kind of going through the motion of losing our mother and our father. And I guess when sometimes you have to be the stronger vessel, and I guess that's me. Mm-hmm. So I had to do it because y'all were steady asking, and I didn't want y'all to feel like we just did not want to, but we did not know ourselves. We didn't. We didn't know till 6 days later.
It's crazy, man.
Basically, they asked kind of the same thing I asked as far as will they still be able to order T-shirts, or if you can never find that secret recipe to the hot sauce, you know.
As of this point, I have not gotten into his home yet. We got to wait till everything clears up. But if I get it, I will let y'all know. But as far as his T-shirts and things, you still can order. I talked to the lady yesterday that does his shirts and things, and she will take care of the orders. And like I said, y'all are not giving anything to us. It's for Pooh Stank. That's who it's for, because we're fine. We're fine. Anything that you all donate, anything that goes to his proceeds is for her.
A lot of people asking you to just keep, you guys just going to rewatch the live back. We're not going to make her go through all that again. Let's
right.
see if anything else that came through. A lot of people, we're not going to answer anything about production, family, or anything like that. We don't want to wish or you guys do anything crazy, so don't even worry about that. You got that. I'm not going to repeat that question. It's not a bad question, but if you watch them enough, you know the answers to that. Like I said, as far as the balloon release, if As long as me and Miss Shannon get there, which we're going to do our best, we will stream that live at their permission. She froze. Hopefully she comes back.
I mean, what I do want people to know is that it wouldn't have, with this type of wound that my brother incurred, I don't think he would have wanted to live, because he would have been a vegetable for the rest of his life. So either way, he would have lost lips. Either way, if he had lived, we'd have lost who he was anyway. Yeah. I'm not trying to make it seem like it's okay, because it's not. But I don't think he would have wanted to live that type of life.
Don't super chat me. Her Cash App is on the screen. I know somebody super chatted me earlier. I will donate that too. And I'll donate the full amount. I don't care what YouTube take out of it. I would donate the full amount to her Cash App. Actually, when we end this live, I'll send it right over.
And thank y'all for y'all prayers, because this is really hard, because Brad was a big influence in our family, not only to y'all, but to us. He was a part of all of our lives, and he was there for all of us, no matter what he was going through or what was happening in his life. So we appreciate your prayers, and we're praying for you all too, because I know he was a big part of everybody's life. Met him, not met him, friends with him, mudbang with him, whatever. But he was a very transparent person. What y'all saw is what y'all got. He was not faking it. He was who he was, and that was that. He wasn't going to be anything any different. That was just him. Nothing that he done on that camera was not him. That was just him. He was as real can be.
And I can tell you one of Lip's favorite colors was green. He loved it. Every time I did a thumbnail, put some green in there, put the green in there. You know,
yes, he loved green.
It's on back here. So I know that. Let's see, a lot of questions. As far as the question, I didn't know if it, she said earlier she found out on the 22nd. So that answer that should repeat. This channel won't go down as far as she stated. I will try my best to also help with that, is trying to keep his memory and his channel alive. Welcome in, Sam's World.
All right, y'all.
If you're not here, we will make sure that a balloon or whatever has your name on it.
So that's basically it, man. Look, let me know what you guys think. You know, like, I just feel so much love, so much love. Such a tragic situation she brought so much love to. I gotta commend her, you know, so shout out to her. And also Big Belly, hold on, we gotta find out what his name is, y'all. What his name? Big Belly Bob, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Belly Bob just for having her on and, you know, allowing her to speak her truth, being as somebody who actually not only knows Lips, but is Lips' family, sister. You know what I'm saying? We can all have our own opinions, but at the end of the day, this is coming from somebody who was raised with Lips, all right? I love how she had so much love in her heart for just production when a lot of people thought that she wouldn't. And a lot of people have been bashing production, the fact that she didn't even bash production. And this is her own brother that got taken away by production. You know what I'm saying? It's just so, I can't stress enough how beautiful this interview has been. You know, let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Like I said, condolences to Lips and his family as well, his daughter too. I'm hoping the best for, you know, everybody involved, everybody affected, and even for production too. You know what I'm saying? I wish him peace. In this situation, because that's going to be tough, knowing not only did you take somebody's life, but you took somebody who you loved, their life, you know? So that's got to be something tough that he's going to have to live with. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. I will be back with another one. Make sure you tell a friend, tell their Aunt Your Mama, tell their Uncle Joe. We still always see you guys in the next motherfucking video, and I love y'all, man. Peace. We out, baby.